Good afternoon from Belgrade, where the first game of the fifth round of the Grand Prix, the second leg of the Grand Prix, has finished, and we have Sam Shankland and Dmitry Andreikin with us, the leaders of Pool A, who played their derby match. It was a short but interesting game. Sam, do you want to start us off?
Yeah, so I got caught in the opening. I checked a lot of things, but I did not review this, and so probably I should play bishop f4 instead of bishop h4 in the beginning, but somehow I couldn't remember anything, and I thought bishop h4 was the move. But we got this position after knight e2, and I was feeling reasonably comfortable with white there. I thought it's probably equal, but I could put the knight on f4 in play, and I was a bit surprised by c5. Of course, I understood this is possible, but it did not look very scary. I thought, I'm happy with my king in the center in this endgame, but somehow I think I just am like one tempo too slow to consolidate the position in a lot of lines, both with king takes d2 and knight takes d2. So I believe, even though black has the bad bishop and the isolated pawn, I think he's just fast enough to be fine. And by the end, I was sort of wondering if I had misplayed it, because I sort of felt like I would have rather been black, but I still think it's pretty solid for white. Yeah.
Okay, Dmitry, you heard Sam say you caught him out in the opening. But
yeah. Today I prefer the rare line with a6 move. I think Sam have just one game against Magnus in this line, and it is a very big surprise for me when white play bishop h4, yes, instead bishop f4, because after bishop f4 I must play g5. It is main line. I prepared it today too. And it is a very interesting line with many sharp position, etc. But after bishop h4, I can play g5 also, but I have a very good option, bishop b6, and I think it is absolutely a quiet position after it. Very easy. And in final position, I think black have some chances, but I don't know how, because I have a knight e4. Very interesting option, but white have rook h5, very important moment, and I must play knight f6 back with repetition too. But I played bishop a4. It is idea will open a road to knight f6, knight d7, maybe knight e5, knight b6. But after bishop f5 I must play bishop d7 back. It is logical draw, I think.
So tomorrow is the final round of this group stage, and obviously you two are performing great so far. So thinking about that round tomorrow, how ready and prepared do you feel, and how confident are you that about your move?
I mean, this group is very close, of course. I think in theory it's still possible for any of the four players to win, so it's going to be a critical final round. I have black against Grischuk, who's obviously a very strong player, and he's very good in the opening, so I'll have to prepare well. But I think we're set for an exciting finish, and I guess we'll see what happens.
Really, I don't like to speak about future, but on paper, maybe my chances are better, because white against Bakro is always better than black against Grischuk, yes, but really Bakro is very strong here, but Grischuk maybe, not stable in this tournament, so we will see.
One of the most important things for you guys when participating in tournaments is obviously to have very good playing conditions to prepare. Now, obviously, I know that's the hotel, the room, the food, the entourage you have to escort you here and there. What is the most important thing out of all these, so to say, technical things on the side when it comes to accommodation and all that? What's the most important thing for you personally, Dmitry?
No, for me, these conditions is very great, of course, but very important background, yes, background. And now background is not so well, of course, because we reading news all time, etc. Thinking about
our future. Background, sorry, the social.
Yeah, social, yes. But about organization, always great here. It is good.
Okay.
Yeah, the organization here is stellar. There's no doubt about that. Everything is going great. whenever organization is poor, I'm the first one to complain very loudly about it, but thankfully I feel it's been a very long time since I've played an event that was poorly organized in general. Professional chess, I think people are taken care of very well. If I were to pick the one most important thing, it would be the bed should be comfortable, because if you don't sleep well, you don't play well. This I've learned a long time ago, but I sleep fine here, so
So the beds are comfortable here?
Yeah, they're certainly fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Well, thank you both so much. Sleep well then tonight, and good luck tomorrow.